Yo, what is up, guys? It's Addison Flame here, bringing a daily video, and today's video will be home. We're back to the classic horror adventure, a unique horror adventure, once again by Benjamin Rivers. Now, I've been playing a little bit of COD and Minecraft here and there, a little bit too much actually, and it sucks up a lot of data. Like, I know Minecraft may not as much, but Call of Duty is pretty whopping. And then I have GTA, which takes a long time to reinstall, so I can't delete a lot of games. So the games I have deleted that I've been recording, I can't play unless I reinstall and delete another game. I don't have enough money for, data storage right now, so I was just looking around, seeing what I have here, and I have this. Home. I forgot about it. I forgot about going back home, guys. I don't know what episode we're gonna start off here on, but we will see. Let's continue. Oh gosh. Oh no. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around, like someone had been looking for something. One second though. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front of the door. Why didn't it be posted? Front that said, "Danger, close for repairs." There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Once again, I don't know if I cycled through this before, or we stopped right when I entered in. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, like rust, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving any power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Okay, so every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys of the line. On the line, not of the line. Anything else to explore in here? Table. Our old break table. Wait, our old break table. Did he say that he was staying here before? I don't know, it was a while back. The layer of dust and grime, not grim, say, only made seeing the sting more. Don't like that noise. Oh, what is this? These are little boxies. Hello, boxies. This is Norman's locker. Norman Reedus's. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked here. Constantly starts punching the wall. Not the wall, the locker. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? No, not yet. Let's see what else is around here. Utility shelf, crammed with mismatched tools. And okay, take the hammer. Yes, there was a claw hammer on the shelf. Take the hammer. Took the hammer. I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf, so it was recently used. That's curious. Okay. Right. Because it sounds and stuff like up, and that's weird. I get down, I get up here, never gonna get you down. I can't go down, and I'm up again, never gonna get you down. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Why'd I have a struggle with that? Did I push the switch? Yes. I pushed the switch. Another panel, I think that would help, yeah. Oh, okay. Just had to do it again. That's weird. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. Set the key card in my pocket. Knowing not that I had no more room in my pockets because I had a gun, a knife, a hammer, a wallet, All of this. I struck with the old, or no, not the old hammer. Struck with the hammer, the old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. I didn't care to bring it with me. Why? Because I don't know. This was my locker. There in the factory, it stank of booze. There's a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had, probably stop doing like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. I shared a lot of alcohol at this place. Curiosity. Curiosity. Is there anything in here? Nope, it's the same thing. So let's go downstairs and then where do we go from there? This down, correct? Or did we go up from here? Wait. Yeah, no. We need to go up and then to the left. Yes, correct. How do we go? That was a little bit of hesitation. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. Don't even need to read it. This one's working. Oh, it works right there. Keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did you use a keycard? Yes. Ooh, please nothing airy. Please nothing airy. Please nothing airy. Oh gosh, what? What is that? There's some kind of ventilation hatch. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. No, I did not jump. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? Gotta do it another way. I have to go. I could have used the power box. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Oh man. I don't like this. There's a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yes. Most letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. I messed up there. Just don't drinking need Norman. Who's Norman writing to? Man, he was drunk. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smells, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about what room with the batter. I'm gonna redo that part. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the the bottles in it. Okay. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And you had rooted through all those, I don't know, all those lockers. I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I need to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory. Oh, gosh, if I remembered correctly. And we are back. Just me and myself and about it. What was that? Do you hear that? Okay, maybe I'm just going crazy. Well, let me go back inside. Mysterious door leading to the other world. The Twilight Zone. It sounded like it was going to start to rain again. Alright. I'd entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Looks like that bookshelf can be moved. Upstairs? Yeah, we'll go upstairs. Okay, let's see what we have here. What's this? This is gross. I have to get away from the windows. Sorry if you hear any scraping or anything in the back, but we're having a really like freak windstorm here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. This coat. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats, it's really specific, hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing here? They did the bow wow. Oh my gosh. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others here. There, whatever. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun wouldn't fit here. Fit there! Ah! Did I place it back in the cabinet? Yes. I carefully pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted. A speck of something dark and wet stained one of the sleeves. Okay. So that's... what's so special about that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh my gosh, I don't like the sound. Nope, I do not. Bad sounds for bad men. Oh god. Just ignore that. The TV was still flickered, some indecipherable channel. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. Wonder where it led. Did I pull the chain? Not yet. Somehow I was too afraid to see. It's gonna lock me out if I go there. That's the problem. Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my cow worker. My cow worker. My co-worker and one of a few friends I had in this town lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already dying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserved better. He probably did. He closed his eyes, yes. Closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if wanted to give him peace. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Rest in peace, Norman. Guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. The kitchen trash bin smelled. Did he have a wife? Smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? I didn't do it, did I? I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash I pocketed. What was this? Looked like a pull chain. Yeah, I know what it was. I gave the chain a single tug, and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. The fuck? Okay. There's a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. I open it? Yes, I opened up the old cardboard box and was entirely surprised by what I saw. There were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes, photos, shoes, even an old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? I just couldn't believe it. My head ached with everything that was running through it. Uh-oh. Creepy if he got back up. I'd be done. I'd be done. Okay, where do I go now? There were takeout containers and food scraps. Looked like Norman was eating for two. Did they just assume he was dead and then he went to go and comfort her? And then they just, you know, went together? Do I dare go downstairs? I dare go downstairs. Okay. Here's a hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Should she have been cheating? Not in this case, now it's dead. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I don't understand. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. What was the matter, Norman? Cheated on your hydro bills too? So is he referring to his wife also cheating? There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Something's gonna get me. Oh my gosh, the wind. Oh, no, does not like this. Does not like what I'm playing. It had been weeks since I had last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold. Thinking of him slumped against that chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun. It looked like someone had taken that piece from his store. But why was it in those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty old box of clothes in Norman's attic. I felt like I had only discovered more questions but no answers. But I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. Should I stay or should I go? It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. The gate was locked tight towards my house. This is apparently my house. Just conveniently, everything is so close together. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out of it as if someone hadn't pushed it in all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? Yes. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. Took a deep breath and tore open the package. Not Rachel. Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out, away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him. Norman, so don't you think you can hold that against me? Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure if I even want to, but he deserves at least that much. Goodbye. Wow, what a biatch. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. What did it say over here? I didn't open this one. This gate was locked tight. This was my house. Wow. Wow. What a tramp, man. What a tramp. Okay, this is apparently my house. The creepiest one. I'd entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Very afraid. Very afraid. More. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I'd probably say my back door. I was terrified to step inside. House was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. It's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic too, you know, having a table and eating on it, you know. Interesting. Was that yesterday or sometime before? Gosh, this is horrible. The door to the basement, it was locked. Where had I put the damned key? I really don't like the sound of that. Please stop those sounds. Why is this a 3-story house? This is hilariously, ironically stupid. There's an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. I love how he's observing his house that he's lived in. Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward, but by then it was too late. Too late, could have had a V8. Too late, could have had a V8. I just made a song up, because I'm amazing like that. Oh no. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. He's giving a tour to people's houses. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. Oh, the jokes to that. The jokes of it being wonderful. My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yes. I pocketed the key. Did you pocket the key? Did you really? Oh, so the old-fashioned thingy. Do we even need to worry about this anymore? I don't think so. I'll go right in here. The door was shut and old-fashioned. Walk, hair flip. Wait. Lock the basement door. I am going... Ooh, no, I don't like this. 1 second, I'm also changing the volume on my tablet because people are sending me messages. Okay. Very good. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key. Did I take the key? Yes, I took the key. I took the small key. Okay. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through if I had... Wait, I might have been able to... That sounds weird. If I had found something heavy enough. Okay. That's where secrets shall to be revealed. Oh, they shall. Something could really freak me out in the coming seconds. I'm finding all of these new rooms and nothing's popped up. This could get me. Need to find something heavy. My wife's Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Did I open? Rachel's suitcase contained clothes, toiletries, and a train ticket. Is this what you were going to do with Norman? No, I think she said she was going and venturing out. Rachel, why? Were you really going to run away with Norman? Was I really such a monster? The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. And now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books I did. Same bookcase, same everything. I really don't know. Have I explored all the rooms? That was warm. It had been running for a while. I understand, everything seems so, like, I guess I could say fresh. Not per se fresh, but stuff seems like it's been used and people have been here, but there's nobody here. Alright, let's go, Mario. Really, the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? Stop, wind! Be gone, Satan. There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes, I did need to take the crowbar. After the heavy crowbar, I appreciated its weight. It was very kind to me. Thank you, crowbar. Thank you for taking very kind of me. I walked down to the chalet of the Battle of Death. I really looked in my eyes, and inside there's nothing there. Your mind, my mind's gone. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Oh, what if she's in the basement? That's pretty messed up, bro. Are you ready? Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? What does that sound? Oh no, I can't do these. Nope. Why does this room have so many bird cages? Do they own birds and mouse traps and... Oh no, no, no. Don't look. It said don't take or took. Filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within. But I knew I had to. I had to come this far. Ah! Okay, I take a breath. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Oh no. My hands trembled as I pulled back the layers of cloth. There, at the center, under all of the dirt and mess, was my beloved Rachel. Her arms were bruised all over and slashed repeatedly. Her clothes were ripped and torn, and even through all that was sickening blood, it was obvious she had been stabbed to death. The knife I had carried all this way suddenly seemed like a poison. What had happened? Rachel! Who did this to you? I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back up the stairs. Reluctantly exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. So he went to sleep. Yes. Okay, well, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Damn, that's deep, and that was a long one too. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one for episode 2, which will be coming quite soon. Or it's not episode 2. The ending of this, I'm assuming. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Let's flame them out. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.